Hello there everybody, this is Yus here, and today we're playing a Gen 1 UU battle in Stadium 1. We haven't done this in a long time, so we're finally gonna do it. So, we did a battle before, but we ended up misclicking a lot, so we're pretty much redoing it. So basically, first turn, he went for Fire Blast, he missed, and I went for Stun Spore and I hit. So what we're trying to do here is recreate the situation. That's why he on purpose went for rest and I used Stun Spore on him. So yeah, we just want to make things fair, okay? So he's gonna switch into his Tangela after I went for Bind, and I'm gonna decide to go for Sleep Powder. And I do manage to hit, but in Stadium, sleep turns are like max 3 turns, so it's really no big deal. So as you can see, he woke up instantly, and this is really bad because now he can put me to sleep or paralyze me or something. So I decided just to go for Hyper Beam because I thought it was gonna do more than Super Fang, but I was clearly wrong because Tangela is a monster and Eradicate isn't really the strongest thing in the world. By the way, I don't know if you're gonna notice the names, but this is like the same team that I used in a previous UU battle. I didn't do any changes because, I don't know, I just wanted to use the same thing again. So he's gonna predict my Tangela to come back in again. He's gonna go for Fire Blast. That was definitely a great move on his part, but that's not gonna do anything because it's a Marowak, and Marowak's special is like terrible. So I'm gonna go for Sleep Powder again. He's gonna go back into his Tangela. I'm gonna hit him. That's pretty good, but it's also pretty bad because I already explained to you how sleep works. As you can see, he's just gonna wake up instantly. I went into my Eradicate trying to wake up, but yeah. Now I'm facing the Tangela again, and I'm gonna wake up. He's gonna go for Mega Drain. He's gonna recover some of his health, and I'm thinking about it, and I decide to go back into Tangela to absorb whatever status move he's gonna go for. But he went for for rest. I don't know what he was expecting, and I think something went wrong here. I think he misclicked or something, or tried to make it a little bit fair. So what I'm gonna do is just spam Sleep Powder until we're back into the situation where we were supposed to be, because this is how we like it when things are fair. So anyways, I think things are finally fair, and he's gonna hit me with the Sleep Powder and we can go from there. So he's gonna go for Bind. Yeah, I legit forgot what kind of misclick he did, so we're just gonna roll with it. I don't know. So he's gonna keep binding and I'm just stuck there because it's Bind, and he's gonna hit again, and at some point I'm gonna decide to switch out into Ninetales and just Fire Blast something, because Fire Blast hurts. He's gonna switch into his Blastoise, and that's a crit, and it did a lot. And he has his Blastoise, and I'm pretty sure he has Body Slam. I'm pretty much thinking about it right now. I don't know what kind of Pokemon I want to send in. I decided to risk it and go into my Golduck. No, into Electabuzz. And luckily for me, he didn't get the paralysis. That was really risky. Like, I really didn't want it to get anything like paralyzed. And Graveler is slow, but it's a Blastoise. You pretty much send it to die, pretty much. So, I gotta expect the Tangela. I decided to paralyze it because why not? And then I'm gonna go back into my own Tangela, take the Sleep Powder, and go from there again. So he's gonna switch into his Blastoise. I'm gonna burn a Sleep turn. I'm gonna fear the Blizzard. I'm gonna go into my own Golduck, but he is indeed gonna go for Blizzard. And that's what's scary about Blastoise. He has the move pool to do whatever. And I'm gonna misclick, and I'm gonna go into my Tangela. So we're gonna take this opportunity to both do a switch, right? We're gonna both switch out. I'm gonna go into Electabuzz, he's gonna go into Pinsir, and then he's gonna go back into his Blastoise, and I'm gonna go back into my Golduck to make it fair. Because you can't really blame us. We don't play Stadium too much, and we tend to misclick a lot, sadly. So unfortunately, after setting up the Amnesia, he's gonna get the paralysis with the Body Slam. It finally happened. I got fully paralyzed. I'm gonna go for Blizzard. It's not gonna do anything. It's not gonna get the freeze, and Golduck is gonna get critted, and that's the end of Golduck. Golduck got completely hacked out, absolutely destroyed, and that's the end of Golduck. So unfortunately that happened. I'm gonna send in my Eradicate. He's gonna switch into his Aerodactyl back. And Aerodactyl in this tier, it's pretty much just like a wall. It walls the normal type attacks, it walls the fire types. That's how Marky plays it, and it's pretty smart. So I'm gonna go for Bubble Beam. This one mistake that I didn't give my Eradicate's Blizzard. I don't know why, but I really should have given it Blizzard. It hits harder, it has that little chance to get the freeze, but yeah, I'm gonna go into my Graveler, knowing that he has the Submission, but Graveler has a lot of defense. Was pretty sure I could take it really well. So he's gonna switch into his Tangela, as I'm just gonna go for Body Slam. And right now I can't risk my Graveler, so I decided to switch out. And Graveler is something that I want to preserve, so I'm gonna go back into my my Ninetales. Luckily for me, he doesn't have something like Stun Spore or something like that. So yeah, now he's gonna trap me there, and he's gonna go back into his Aerodactyl. Bind pretty much kills the turn, so I can't really do anything right there. So I'm gonna switch into my Graveler again, and he's gonna go for Fire Blast. Luckily for me, it missed, because remember, Fire Blast has that 30% chance to burn, so it's pretty much like Scald in the newer generations, and you don't want to deal with that, trust me. So I'm gonna go for Rock Slide, hoping that it will kill, but the Blastoise survived, and this is like pretty much a free shot for him. I was hoping that he would go for Body Slam. I was also scared of Body Slam, but let's be honest, it's a free Hydro Pump for him right here, and that's exactly what's gonna happen. He's gonna go for Hydro Pump. Fortunately for him, it didn't miss, and that's gonna end up killing my Graveler, which is absolutely terrible. And I'm just gonna go into my Electabuzz to Psychic it. I was thinking of going into Electabuzz to take the Hydro Pump, because I was certain that I could take one, but it was pretty close. So in comes his Marowak, but my Tangela is really slow, really low in health, so I can't take the other Fire Blast, and I'm gonna go down. So I have to go into my Eradicate. I'm gonna actually predict the switch and go for Body Slam, and actually I'm gonna go for Super Fang. Yeah, Earthquake is gonna hurt, and at this point I just wanted to go for another for a Body Slam, yeah, and luckily for me I do get the crit, finally, man. Finally got some little hacks on my part. And the Marowak is gonna go down, and now in comes his Pinsir, and I decided just to switch out. I wanted to preserve my my Eradicate. I don't know if this was the correct move to take damage on Ninetales, but yeah, that was really bad. So I'm gonna go for Fire Blast. In comes the Aerodactyl, tanks the fire attacks like nothing. That's what Aerodactyl does. And he's gonna get fully paralyzed as I switch into my Electabuzz, so it's a free switch in, which is amazing. He's gonna switch into his Tangela. I expected that. I went for Psychic, but unfortunately that still does nothing, and I'm gonna go for Seismic Toss, and he's gonna get fully paralyzed. So we have a little chance here. I'm gonna go for Seismic Toss. That's gonna be able to finish off the Tangela. And now he has, what, 3 Pokemon left. He has Aerodactyl, his own Electabuzz, which is at full HP, and he has his Pinsir. So it's pretty close so far, so let's see how this is gonna end up going. So in comes Pinsir, and I'm just gonna go for T-Balls and see how things are gonna go, because I think Pinsir is gonna take the Thunderbolts really well, but he does. He's gonna Slash, and he's gonna get the crit. No surprise there, because it's Slash. And the other Thunderbolts is gonna get a crit. I don't know if this one mattered, but looking at the HP, it's really close. I thought it didn't matter, but Mark told me that it didn't. So in comes the Electabuzz. So it pretty much depends on the speed side. If I paralyze him, I pretty much got this. But if he wins the speed side and finishes me off, I don't know. He thinks that he can't take me out with the Psychic, but yeah, I was pretty low in health, and he did manage to win the speed side, finish me off, and I think pretty much this settles it. Ninetales is really low in health. He's gonna go for Thunderbolts. I decided just to go for Confuse Ray. I was like, yeah, should have just went for Fire Blast. I don't know, even if a crit would have finished it up. So here I was like, hey, look, I can predict. I expected Aerodactyl to come in, but really didn't matter in the end. Bubble Beam isn't gonna do anything. Double Edge, if it kills you, it doesn't get the recoil, so that's a little bit of knowledge for you guys. In Stadium, Body Slam is gonna finish off the Aerodactyl, and his last Pokemon is the Electabuzz, which is faster, and is gonna be able to finish me off with the Thunderbolt. So this is gonna be the game. I hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, stay tuned for more. Yeah, Stadium was really enjoyable to do it again, so we'll see you guys next time. Allons-y!